What happens when a fiercely logical protagonist, trying to engineer a flawless, systematic path to godhood, is trapped in the absolute forced proximity of an eccentric sect full of hot-headed, impulsive cultivators, only for their reckless behavior to ignite a hilarious, high-stakes battle for survival? In Cultivation Would Be Easy If People Weren't Stupid, a book about systemic cultivation, the brilliant, fast-paced LitRPG and Xianxia comedy by Kenny King, listeners are treated to an absolute masterclass in genre satire, progression mechanics, and sharp-witted verbal bickering. The narrative centers on a deeply calculating, heavily guarded protagonist who treats the laws of the universe not as mystical destiny, but as a rigid corporate-style optimization puzzle. Having spent years building an impenetrable wall of cold indifference towards traditional dramatic sect rivalries, his only goal is to cultivate efficiently and shield his fragile peace of mind from the predatory, short-sighted fools surrounding him. His meticulously structured cultivation strategy hits an absolute wall when he is forced into intense, localized coarse quarters with incompetent masters, arrogant young masters, and a chaotic world that refuses to act rationally. As he collaborates with a small, trusted circle to optimize their spiritual pathways, their initial dynamic is defined by sharp-witted verbal bickering and a burning undercurrent of deep exasperation. Though he fights with every ounce of his proud, analytical resilience to guard his heart and stay out of trouble, outside threats, rogue demonic factions, and corrupt institutional conspiracies constantly breach their secure perimeter to target his resources. When these reckless entities threaten to ruin his hard-won progression and harm those under his care, his calculated, detached restraint completely breaks. Unleashing a fierce, hyper-analytical protective frenzy, he deploys his unmatched tactical brilliance, raw magical optimization, and absolute authority to lock down their sect's safety, shield his outer circle, and systematically dismantle anyone foolish enough to disrupt his systematic path. The audiobook experience transforms this witty, metatextual fantasy adventure into an absolutely white-knuckle, addictive auditory ride, utilizing an exceptional narration performance that perfectly pairs his proud, dry cynicism against deep, growly internal monologues regarding human stupidity. Seamlessly blending a complex historical cultivation mystery, intense domestic sect angst, and a powerful progression journey against a vibrant, high-magic aesthetic, King delivers a powerhouse narrative of logic and power, proving that when a truly ruthless optimizer claims his sanctuary, he will gladly rewrite the laws of heaven to keep his perimeter safe.